Beep, 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 beep. So we've been joined by Mackenzie. Lovely to see you. Welcome to The One Show. Now, you have written and directed a series for BBC 4, which starts tomorrow night, called The Detectorists, which is a term you've sort of made up. I mean, it sounds...
No, that's what they call themselves. I mean, they're not metal detectors, because that's the machine.
Yes, of course.
They call themselves metal detectors.
Well, it's a good word. Yeah. It's a good word. But what came first for you then? Was it the project, or was it an interest you had in it, and that's why you went on to write it?
I've always been fascinated by it. I do think it's an intriguing pastime. When I was a kid, I wanted to get a metal detector. I hounded my mum and dad for one, never got one. And then, I watched an episode of Time Team a few years back, which had a couple of these metal detectorists on, and it just struck me as I mean, they were very obsessed by their hobby. They completely immersed themselves in it, and I thought it was probably a rich vein of comedy.
So when you started doing it yourself, did you find anything exciting?
I took my first metal detector out of its box, turned it on, and within 5 minutes I'd found a silver sixpence, a Victorian silver sixpence. It was as if someone had planted it there to get me interested.
Really?
And since then, nothing.
And that you just...
Nothing since?
Well, you know, shotgun cap, a couple of buckles, a musket ball.
The thing is that I bought these, and probably not a very good one, but they seem to beep at almost anything, like not treasure.
Right, yes. I mean, the more you spend on a metal detector, then, you know, they discriminate between different metals so you can cut out the iron stuff.
Yeah. Judy, does this world appeal to you at all?
Of metal detectoristic? No.
No. Didn't think so.
Yeah.
Well, this might entice you. Let's have a look at Mackenzie's new comedy. Here we go.
Honestly, I bet you'd be amazed at the things you've missed because you've been locked in your own little world, staring at the floor.
Rubbish.
It's an excellent clip, isn't it? It sort of sums it all up. But you were saying that you needed to learn nearly a new language because they've got so much jargon, these detectorists, that you had to sort of incorporate that in your script. Is that right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I couldn't put too much of that in for the viewers that don't know about metal detecting. But yeah, as with any pastime or hobby that people, get obsessed by, they make up their own language, and there's various terms that you know.
Go on, give us a few examples.
Well, these are hammies. I mean, they're Roman coins, but hammy is a hammered coin.
OK.
That was the old-fashioned way of producing coins. Can slaw is one of my favourite. That's drinks cans that have been shredded by farm machinery.
Yeah, great. That's in coleslaw. Yeah, can slaw. That's good. Yeah. So what actually happens then in this comedy? Because it's not a documentary about metal detecting, is it?
No, it's a story of these two middle-aged guys and their lives and relationships, but set against the background of this hobby that they escape to on a weekend. Yeah. And, you know, they just enjoy each other's company and talk rubbish out in the fields.
Sounds good. I can't wait to see it. The Detectorists on BBC 4 tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Now, you have been sending in your pictures.